Yes, and the king of reporters, Doug Murray there. Well, now for a quick look ahead to our program tomorrow. A famous historical Spring Hill home, now a shelter for vandals and squatters, and why the owners are doing nothing. And getting a good night's sleep, a new book helping all insomniacs from babies to old snorers. That's extra tomorrow at 5:30. I hope you can join us. Have a good night.
With Bruce Page and Heather Ford, this is National 9 News.
Man drowns when a boat capsizes. Survivors swim 2 hours to shore.
Son goes to jail for attacking his father with a mattock.
Dangerous tackle charge could aid the Broncos. Good evening.
Good evening.
A story of heroism and tragedy off North Stradbroke Island when a boat overturned. 2 men swam for hours through dark, rough seas last night to get help for 2 mates clinging to the upturned hull. Rescue finally arrived, but it was too late for one of the men.
Brothers-in-law Sharif Mohammed and Ayas Mohammed swam nearly 2 kilometres to get help for 2 companions clinging to a 6-metre boat off North Stradbroke Island.
Laurie Oakes, National 9 News.
In the news ahead, a Cold War relic makes a comeback.
And the Olympic torch goes for a ski. You're with National 9 News. A Brisbane jury's been told a 12-year-old girl murdered her mother because she was fed up with her drug habit and having to cook her meals. The girl, who can't be identified, is charged with shooting her 48-year-old mother in the head almost 2 years ago at their home behind the Sunshine Coast.
Until it hit Sydney.
Sports next, and Wally, Jim Dimmock could be out of the finals.
That's right, Bruce. He's been charged over a dangerous tackle, but it's a lot more relaxed in the Broncos camp. The league's next. And the Lions' big injury list.
On a current affair, customers amazed by banks hiding statements.
They're dishonest.
Plus, our exclusive, the survivor of a fight to the death on board a Queensland trawler speaks out, and a cure for scoliosis sufferers. Next with Mike Munro.
This sports update is brought to you by LG's Flatron TV for clearer, sharper pictures. LG, life's good.
Good evening. The League Judiciary's recent handling of dangerous tackles could provide a major setback for Parramatta's hopes in Sunday's preliminary final showdown with Brisbane. Their inspirational forward Jim Dimmock has been charged with a Grade 1 dangerous throw, but the news failed to put the Broncos off course.
Today's hit-out may have indicated a casual approach, but a full weekend on the training paddock has ensured the Broncos will be on par for Sunday's crunch match with the...
Charles Christian, National 9 News.
It'll be great if we get to see some soccer action like that during the Olympics.
I think there's every chance of that. Thanks, Will. Queensland's biggest home builder, Tamerwood, debuted on the stock exchange today and immediately shot up 14%. Flight Centre soared, Jupiter's and Evans Deakin also higher. Village Roadshow slid 10. $1 weaker against the US and the pound. In Lotto, 5 winners each collect $2.4 million. Division 2 pays close to $10,000. John's next with the weather.
Then the big sell for Queensland wines.
Good evening. We've had a rather cloudy dulls for today, particularly this afternoon. Saw a few brief showers around, but between 9 and 3, nothing significant to report, although the Sunshine Coast had some heavier falls late today. They'll clear away overnight, and in fact, once this cloud gets away tonight, we're in for a few days of cooler, fine weather in the southeast. Now let's take a look at today's temperatures. The Gold Coast and Logan both had 12 to 23 degrees today. Ipswich 9 to 24. Brisbane City had 13 to 23. Redcliffe reached 23 degrees as well. Similar in Caboolture, 11 to 23 there, and 13 to 22 on the Sunshine Coast. At the moment, 18 degrees and 50% humidity. Let's see what the satellites have picked up as far as the cloud is concerned, and what you're looking at there is a trough. That's what's generating the cloud, the few showers we're having at the moment. It'll get away overnight. Don't worry about this through here. That'll skip away. Plenty of fine weather coming in behind. If we take a look at the chart, you'll see this trough we're talking about off the coast tonight. The new high comes in more west to southwest tomorrow. That'll drop the temperatures, and some beautiful fine days coming up for the next 2 to 3 days at least. Let's look at the capital city forecasts. Rain periods and a windy day in Perth. It'll be a few morning showers and about for Adelaide, some showers in Hobart as well, showers increasing in Melbourne, cold, windy and some showers for Canberra, mostly sunny in Sydney. It'll be fine and 32 degrees in Darwin. the northern centres of Queensland. An early shower for Cairns, but once we get further south from there, a good day coming up. It'll be fine for both Townsville and Mackay. Early fog for Rockhampton and fine after that, then fine right down the coast. 26 for Rockhampton and 24 for Gladstone, Bundaberg and Marlborough. Let's look at Moreton Bay. The winds will be west to southwest, easing to 10 knots by tomorrow morning. Then afternoon sea breezes up around 10 knots as well. The highest seas will be 1 metre and offshore 1.2 metres. So Brisbane tomorrow, we might have some overnight fog patches, and then once that gets away, it'll be a clear sunny day tomorrow, mostly light to moderate west to southwest winds and afternoon sea breezes. A cooler night, 8 degrees up to 22 for the city. Ipswich 5 to 23. Toowoomba will be fine and cooler, 6 to 17. Showers and possible thunder clearing tonight though on the Sunshine Coast, 12 to 22 tomorrow and 11 to 21 on a fine day for the Gold Coast. And further ahead, a run of fine days are on the way. Cooler mornings, 7 on Wednesday morning and then only about 19 degrees through the day on Thursday. And on cue, the winds turning more westerly for the Echo. Just what we want.
Go westerlies. Thanks, John. Well, finally tonight, a boost for Queensland's top wines. There was time for a traditional strawberry before Premier Beattie's main task at the Echo this afternoon, sampling the wines from a Premier's selection. A Mount Tambourine Black Shiraz appealed to his palate. Government ministers will present the Premier's packs to overseas visitors and the wines will be served at official functions.
Queenslanders needn't cringe, they can be proud of our wines.
Qantas will also be asked to include the special selections on its flights. Very good.
Isn't it? Oh. That's how it is this Monday.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Hi, good to have you at the start of another week. Tonight, our exclusive interview with the skipper of a two-man fishing trawler who survived an amazing fight to the death with his own colleague and crew member. Plus, scoliosis, the back pain condition suffered by more than 10% of Australian girls and women. But now, relief is on the way. Those stories shortly, but first to the